In this video, we are talking about the Samsung Odyssey G7 monitor. This is a curved monitor with a max resolution of 1440p. This is not a 4K monitor, but still offers great resolutions, as you can see. And it is a curved monitor. It actually offers great immersion for the gameplay. So if you're up close with the screen, you notice that it really brings you into the world of the game because it is curved. Basically, FreeSync allows variable refresh rates, and it also has HDR gameplay enabled. So basically you could have all your advanced HDR settings for your console gaming and PC gaming as well. In terms of its 1440p resolution, again, while gaming on a console and PC may offer that 4K gaming, it's always good to have that 1440p resolution. It means that you won't have pixels that are stretching too much, just in case you're doing backwards compatibility gaming, or you don't need 4K gaming all the time for games to get the best out of your games. And it allows for better just screen resolution overall and better gameplay experiences overall because you're not doing the max resolution. It is limited because of that capability, but overall it's not really a letdown for me because I don't need the 4K overall. I think the 1440p does just fine. Some great things about the actual build is the ability to have full adjustability with the stand. So we've got this V-shaped stand, which isn't that big overall, but we have this really tanky backplate with LED lighting at the front and the back, which is really cool, and it's fully adjustable with its height and width. So basically I can actually fully rotate this monitor, as you can see, which is pretty great as a feature, just in case you want it the other way. But I really like how we can have it down really low or really high, and it's really easy to do so. Also at the back, there are a lot of great features as well, which I'm gonna show you right now. So at the back here, as you can see, we've got this LED panel, which is attachable and detachable. It's really easy, you just sort of slide it in and out. Such as everything else, it was really easy to put together. We've actually got a bit of cable management system going on here as well. So we have this locking mechanism. So we just take that out and we can just pull that up. We can basically just pull that up and take that out, and we can run our cables through here and run it down below to the end. That'll just slide on, boom, and click in. And we have this locking mechanism once again. Just put that in there. We've also got this cable hook at the back here as well, which is really great to show. So that's a little cable hook as well. Now I do have the power cable just sort of running through here. To explain it, it's basically just a short cable, so I don't really have the space for it. So because of that power cable, it is a bit of a negative, but overall still all right for cable management altogether. In terms of its build quality, once again, we've got this adjustable stand. At the back here, we've got a few different connections as well. So we've got one HDMI port, we've got a PC port, we've got two really interesting ports. So we've got two DP ins, which is interesting, and a few other inputs there as well. In terms of its dust, I can see there is a bit of dust that sort of collects because it is an electronic. In terms of its build though, looks really awesome at the back, especially with that LED lighting there. It's got this like alienistic sort of vibe as well, and I like that matte sort of finish with the stand as well. Overall was really easy to put together as well, so that's really great about the actual monitor. So we actually have a lot of really advanced settings for this monitor, such as other Odyssey monitors in the system. So we have our different sort of ports and stuff. And at the bottom here, we have this button that we can actually press in, and we have this menu that we can go to. Now we have our power settings, we have our PIP and PBP settings. We also have our source settings, so we have multiple sources, and we have our menu. And this is our main menu, and actually tells you what's going on here. It tells us that our black equalizer is at 13, our response time is pretty low. We have our 144 refresh rate enabled, FreeSync on, and our low input lag on as well. So we have a lot of really great settings. So we can go back to this menu and press in if we want to select something. And we can go into our game settings and actually change our different settings here. no sort of black. As you can see, the contrast really goes away. So it's good to have it sort of in the middle. So I've got it on 13. You can enable your FreeSync on and off, but it's good if you want low latency and lag and stuff like that for your PC and console gaming, just in case. So it's definitely something to keep in mind. We've also got this virtual aim point. So it's basically just stuff to put in the middle if you have like a shooter. So kind of like something there, like an aim thing, good for like Call of Duty and stuff like that. So that's really good. Or even like Apex Legends, any sort of shooter game has that virtual aim point for there. It's almost like kind of cheating, but it's not, because it's part of the actual monitor. It's what you get for it, so it's really good. We have our custom picture modes as well with different brightness. 320 nits in terms of its general brightness, but it can do a bit higher when it's on HDR. So it can do up to 600. 600 is the normal sort of rate of the mind-blowing nits for monitors. So this one does generally quite well for its brightness settings. So you can actually adjust your contrast and sharpness settings. So some people have said maybe just put the sharpness setting down a little bit because it's a bit too high on the general settings. So I've got it now at 52. You can have it about under 60, that'll be good. You can actually change your contrast settings as well to have decent contrast. Yeah, you've got your eye saver mode as well. So that's just sort of, as you can see, less brightness on the screen to save your eyes during nighttime play and stuff like that. So that's actually a really good sort of setting to have. PBP mode as well, so we can enable that. And as we can see, interesting. So it allows 2 different display ports on the monitor, which is interesting. We've got our core lighting settings. So as you can see, it's got our front and back settings. Front LED lights right there. We've got that massive one at the back. And we actually have all these different cool settings for that. So that's really cool how it has that. So you could have like a rainbow effect for like the lighting. So that's what that would do. So you go rainbow, and then these would have this cool volume setting here. So that's for our headphones. So we can connect our headphone with the headphone jack with the actual monitor as well. And we've got local dimming, which you can just put on auto. And we have dynamic contrast. There's actually 2 USB connections at the back as well, so it'll allow you to charge your devices while playing with the monitor as well, which is a huge plus. This monitor has been fantastic to buy. Really great monitor for PC and console gaming together. Has really great brightness, compatibility with multiple devices, has a USB connection at the back, has LED lighting and a fully adjustable stand with multiple variable points, has HDR gaming enabled as well, so it's a great monitor to buy for the price. So definitely a thumbs up from me. If you want to see more content like this, then like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.